Ask anyone, ask Texas Tech head coach Mike Leach, who knows that when a player goes down, you expect the guy behind him to come in and step up and give the same type of performance you would expect out of your starter. Well, Lubbock Christian got that from Taylor Timmons this past weekend. That's exactly why he's our AJ Player of the Week.
All right, welcome back to the Fever for this week's Player of the Week segment, and it's none other than Lubbock Christian fullback and linebacker Taylor Timmons. Taylor with a big night against Carrollton Christian the other night, over 130 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Talk about, Taylor, kind of an expanded role for you on Friday night against Christian.
Yeah, we had our running back, Michael Sanders. He got hurt the week before. He had a concussion, so I knew coming into the game I'd probably have a lot more carries, so I was able to take advantage of those, and line blocked really good for me, so a good night.
Now, like Coach Haley told me, you had a substitute at running back, but it was more just kind of an expanded role for the fullback. Were you kind of expecting that going into on Friday night?
They just put me a fullback, and Michael stepped in at running back, and he's done a really good job. But I figured I'd still get some carries, so.
Was it one of those deals that kind of maybe as the game went along, your role just kind of expanded, or just kind of because what they were showing you, or what?
Yeah, we prepared pretty good. We were running through we had a lot of 4 ISOs and stuff.
I mean, it's just it just seemed like I guess as the game went on, your role just kind of expanded, and they just weren't able to stop you. Maybe I guess I don't know if they weren't prepared for you, or if you were just finding the holes, or what.
Yes, sir. The runs I had were kind of disguised, and the linemen were blocking it really well, so we just kept going with those. They're working, so we stuck with it.
Now, Coach talked about coming off the loss against Covenant and kind of really getting focused back this last week. Talk about that a little bit.
I think it helped us realize that we had to keep working hard. I think we got kind of relaxed a little bit, and so it put some fire back in us, and we worked real hard throughout the week, and I think it showed off on Friday.
Now, you came in as a starter last year, but and you were really a good defensive player last year. Were you worried about the added offense taken away from your defense a little bit?
Yes, sir. I played lineman last year, so I figured playing running back gave me a little more tired, but we did a lot of workout stuff this summer. Everyone worked really hard, and we all kept each other accountable, and we kept each other in good shape. And
now you guys have a bye week this week. Talk about how you feel about the season. You only got 3 games left going into this bye week.
I think we need the bye week pretty bad. It's a good time for it. Got a lot of players that are banged up, so it's just a good time to let them heal and finish the season out strong.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think the Lubbock Christian Eagles are going to finish the season strong. That's Taylor Timmons, your Player of the Week. Travis, back to you.
Now, pretty impressive to see Timmons step up like that. Like you said, they fed him the ball, and he just kept going with it.
Yeah, it was a big night for Taylor, and big night for Lubbock Christian coming off the loss last week to Colleyville Covenant. They needed a win, and Carrollton Christian is a team, quite honestly, they should have beaten. They should have beat them the way they did, and they did. And so credit Lubbock Christian. But yeah, Taylor Timmons, a big night. It was one of those deals. They had a replacement at tailback with Matthew Gray, but the fullback was working. So Coach Haley, he's no dummy. He knows when something's working, you just keep going with it until they stop it. And nobody really stopped Taylor Timmons. 3 touchdowns on the night, about 130 yards rushing. A big night for Lubbock Christian, and they're back on the winning track.
All right, well, next up, George heads over to New Deal to find out just what the deal is with the Lions this season and how well they're playing right now. It's our film session next on The Fever.